show begins.
Alright, ladies and gentlemen, we're ready for more Wuthering Waves. We're going to be focusing on the story. I know in the last session I was really focused on getting all the material necessary to upgrade Phoebe, but now we're just going to focus on the story because we don't have much of Rinascita left before I can say I've fully caught up with the narrative of Wuthering Waves. So, now we need to head to the Dragon of Dirge territory so we can bring this thing down. Jordan Hill, it is good to see you today. I hope life has been treating you well. Have you tried out any of the new events yet? Some are pretty difficult. I heard. Hold on. Can I just use my triangle? Hold on. Wanted to run up here without...
These are human footprints. Looks like they're heading to the arena.
This is the only way up. Let's pick up the pace.
Wanted to get rid of those tacit discords real quick. So, I didn't do my dailies yesterday or the day before because of the last time I played WUWA. And I didn't want to move from the spot I was, so that way the continuity would just, pick up right where we left off. So we'll have to do some dailies today. But I also haven't checked out the events. So there's the Infinite Battle Simulation 2. And I'm not going to fast travel there right now because that is way away from where we are currently. So we'll worry about the events once we get past this matter. But let me come here. And now we reach 40 on our Pioneer podcast. I have plenty of items to unlock if I ever decide to get the insider channel for this thing. But, really haven't messed with this all that much.
Today, may I pray for
another day, another...
I should try to smile more, you say?
Time for another...
I will be there for everyone.
And I still need to work on getting Rover to a good spot so he can stop being weak compared to Phoebe, because Phoebe is pretty much the most broken character I have in my lineup, and that's because I haven't optimized everybody yet.
Be gone, you vexing wretches! The sacrificial arena's right there. Let's take them down in one blow!
The animations are just really good for this game. But is that what you meant, Jordan, by the Infinite Battle Simulator? Because I still have the Old Man and the Whale, but I want to progress until I can unlock this naturally rather than do it early. I already did Gifts of Blue Water. That expires in a week. And let's see. Whimpering Wastes. Still got that. Fantasies of the Thousand Gateways. Sail Day Captain. And... Oh, companion quests for Brant. Okay. And then, of course, it gives me the ability to try out both Brant and Changli and get some asteroids in the process. That's what I currently have. So let me stop talking, which is distracting me from moving forward, and let's keep moving forward with the narrative. I thought I had to start this at 12:30 in order to feed the boys, but family is already here, so that can already be taken care of. So I can focus on this.
Oh, Divinity above, please have mercy on me. Is this some kind of test for me? I see. No matter how harsh the punishment, I'll take it. Even if...
Even if it means death?
We've never done anything that warrants paying with our lives.
I'd wager mercy isn't on the table. However, in the face of danger and adversity, the stage is set for our grandest act.
Brant, you handle the tacit discords. I've got the dragon.
Of course. But with all due respect, shouldn't the captain be the one giving the orders?
Just playing to our strengths. Take it, or I'll spill the beans about your wine stash.
Why, aye, first mate.
It's time to pay for what you've done, Dragon of Dirge.
Let's go, Roshia.
We'll improvise. Unexpected plot twist. Sentinel protection.
What? Yeah, together we stand.
Man, when I tell you Phoebe is busted! Are those blades meant to be there in order to kill me?
One with the sounds. You will obey.
Or was that from Phoebe?
Aerial strike. Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati! Time for some cloud work!
Abby, I knew you'd be okay.
Of course. You think that little lizard could take me down? I just took a nap after eating its frequency. But seriously, that was close. The fire it breathed almost singed your hair. Good thing I was here to back you up. As soon as I realized it was a tacit discord, I went for it and ate its frequency. Piece of cake. But I gotta say, it was a pretty hefty bite. I swear, I chewed it up, but it was hard to swallow. It wasn't the taste, you know? More like my digestion's been a mess lately.
Is it because of your condition?
That's not the point. The real deal is, I found something crazy in its frequency. You said you somehow experienced empathy with the tacit discord back in Jinzhou, right? How about trying that again with this guy? Trust me, this could be our big break.
Gehenna, a wretched soul mourned by none. You are reborn to fulfill our sacred rite, illuminate the path of salvation. Become the fiery hand of judgment, purging all transgressions. Cleanse every soul ensnared by their own indulgence. Those who cannot withstand the trial by fire shall forever be barred from our pure land.
See? I wasn't lying.
So, they basically took control of this dragon to use it as their own personal acnologia, to cleanse the lands from all transgressors and sinners, it would seem. Oh, don't think we forgot about that priest who decided to send Carlotta up against us and set her up against us, even though she intentionally missed to keep from killing us. Don't think we forgot about him. No, he gonna get his. If I don't kill him, somebody else will. And I wouldn't be surprised if it's Carlotta. But we'll find out as we go, because I'm looking for that priest. I'm gonna lay hands on him like the Bible says. I will lay hands on him. The Order found a way to control the dragon.
Tacit Discord's frequencies are perpetually fading, inching toward their end. Their only way to maintain their existence is to consume other frequencies as food. The dark tide and mist enveloping this isle have drawn in countless Tacit Discords. Their frequencies should have been enough to feed the dragon. If what you saw is true, then the Order must have used some trick to control the dragon, making its frequency fade away faster than it should. That means they could be responsible for why the dragon began attacking all living beings, including humans.
In time, it ended up becoming a harbinger of death. I found this during the previous battle. It seems the Fraxidus had their hand in this case as well.
You know of the Fraxidus?
So you know them too. Seems we have much to discuss. Our troupe usually earns a living by performing on the nearby islands. Sometimes we take on escort missions for merchant ships as well. That's how we first got acquainted with the Fraxidus. At first, they were just lurking about, raiding ships. But as the Carnival drew near, their actions grew suspicious. We noticed them lingering around a certain sea. Remember Cetus the Tidebreaker? The creature that attacked you when we first met? After we parted ways, we went searching for it to find out what had gone wrong. This is what we found on its tail, another Lycoris. Alas, the Tidebreaker slipped away into the deep beyond our reach. Still, this bloom leaves no doubt. The Fraxidus is behind its strange behavior.
We saw what they did to the dragon. The Cetus's violent outburst must be their doing as well.
They could wreak havoc at the Carnival.
They say the Carnival is a ceremony to resonate with the Sentinel. Those who claim the laurel may be graced with a miracle, a direct communion with the divine.
At first, we thought you were merely a curious traveler, intrigued by the Carnival and our Sentinel. But now, seeing how far you've come, there's more to your quest, isn't there? Our troupe has always sought the laurel, and we won't sit back while others threaten the Carnival. If they're your foes, then our paths align. Remember I mentioned one of ours who once claimed the laurel? He wasn't with us when we first met. But once we reach our base, you can speak with him about the Sentinel. It won't be long now. After such an adventure, a well-earned rest awaits.
Well, that's another target down. Get there by grappling onto a wing ray. Let's go. We got things to do before the Carnival. Wing ray in the sky, I can go twice as high. Just take a look, it's in a book. It's Wuthering Waves. I can kill anything. Just say the name of this cool game. It's Wuthering Waves.
Wuthering Waves.
Brent, Rocha!
Here we are, ladies and gentlemen. Allow me to present to you our sanctuary. A haven for all the surviving fools at the edge of the world.
Pretty impressive.
It is, my friend. We built this place from the ground up, and I dare say it's a triumph worthy of the ages.
The mist does shield us from the Order, but it brings its own set of problems.
Precisely why we must tackle its effects without delay. By the way, if you'd like to speak with Mr. Bardolino, our laureate, you'll find his tent deep within the base. Feel free to talk to the others while we handle our tasks. We'll catch up once we're done.
Alright, time to meet up with everyone. Find the troupe member Bardolino. And I've already collected all the Sonnet's caskets in this area, so we don't need to look forward. We can just keep moving forward.
Relax, young man.
Life's only just unfurling its sails for you. Why sit there like one of those dour statues in the Order's halls? Don't be afraid to show a little spark.
I was just thinking about my future. Is Raguna truly lost to me forever?
Some have found their way back, but under the Order's watchful eye. Is that really what you want? A life without freedom? Listen, you don't need a grand stage to leave your mark. A true Raganazi can turn even a ragged tent into the finest theater. That's what I'm preparing to do. I might be an old man now, but don't let that fool you. I was once crowned with the laurel, you know.
You? Are you... Mr. Bardolino?
In the flesh. Ha 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 ha!
Did anything unusual happen to you when you had the laurel?
As I took my final bow on stage, a bright light pierced through the clouds, shining down from the sky. And then, a radiant laurel descended upon me, and I heard a voice. It was the Sentinel's voice, ringing in my head. I asked them a question that had puzzled me since childhood. The ultimate philosophical riddle. What should I eat tonight? And they answered, the body is the temple of the mind. To keep your mind sharp, do consume healthy food, such as the loris salad. But why loris salad? I was baffled. And the meaning still eludes me to this very day. I've never been quick-witted, though, and the Order's doctrines never quite took hold. Acting, however, that is where my true passion lies.
Perhaps that's just the Sentinel's personal favorite.
But why did a blessed laureate like you get banished by the Order?
Back when I won the laurel, Raguna was led by the Holy Maiden. She promoted all sorts of grand celebrations during the Carnival, an unceasing tide of revelry. Stages sprang up on every corner of the city, performances dancing through the streets, and shops adorned in vibrant hues. Even on rainy nights, you could still hear music playing in the square. Some performers wove their critiques into their acts. Sharp as she was, the Holy Maiden noticed. She refined city policy with each whisper of dissent. Those were the golden days, my friend. The Holy Maiden once said that if she were to leave this world, she'd want no majestic tomb or a solemn funeral, but the grandest carnival as her final farewell. And then, she really did leave us. The current Primus took her place, and in the name of mourning the Holy Maiden, issued all sorts of bans on the carnival. But is that really what she would have wanted? The Order's grip tightened, and the Carnival performances were reduced to dull, monotonous shadows of their former selves. One year, I strung a wire from a gondola to the top of the clock tower in Liberty Square, and another from the tower to the Thessalia's mansion. Then, I disguised myself as one of the LaGuardia to fool the acolytes, and climbed to the roof along the wire. Midway through the Order's performance, I hopped on a wing ray with a cloudcaster, showering the entire city with flowers.
Yes, it was a magnificent sight. The wing ray soared higher than the acolytes could reach. They couldn't do anything but watch golden pink petals rain from the sky for 3 whole days.
They struggled to clean up the flowers from the streets, and it took a downpour to wash them all away. That cloudcaster, adapted from a music van, became the prototype for the one we use on stage today.
Exactly what I expect. Exactly what I'd expect from a laureate.
But that's all in the past. To this day, I'm still not sure what crime they pinned on me. Maybe walking the wire without protection? Anyway, I'm just an old relic now. But you lot, you're the main characters of this era. Facing down every obstacle with fire in your bellies.
But isn't our fate already sealed? Without the so-called salvation the Order preaches, we're doomed to our banishment. Just lost souls, dying in obscurity.
Life is short, and we weren't born just to atone. The Order may banish us, but they can't take away our right to sing. Death is one of many possible ends, but it's certainly not the worst. Perhaps being forgotten is what the Order wanted for us.
Yo, Ramil.
They want to erase all traces of our existence, grind us into dust and drag us into the abyss. But we'll fight the tide and live our lives to the fullest. Members of the troupe may come and go, but they never truly left us. Their deeds and songs are passed down through the ages. One day, our voices will echo across every land. Our words will reach every corner of the world. And by then, even the tacit discords in the stormy sea will know our names.
That's the spirit, boy! Even if I can't earn myself a proper title, I'll become rinascita's most enigmatic legend. When I'm gone, I'll leave behind a coffin that sings. Or maybe turn into a lark, singing every day and night!
Huh?
What say you, Brad? Do you like this stage design? It could be used for this year's carnival.
Well, someone's been watching up. What are you doing?
It's reminded me of those good old days. So why not relive that scene I just mentioned? I still remember that famous line. Even without wings, we can still soar to the heavens. Now that you mention it, that is a very good question.
Please don't mind him. We like our performances big and bold, after all.
There's something else I'd like to ask.
That fight with the dragon probably messed with the mountain's stability. If Bardolino keeps moving around up there, it could get dangerous. We need to find a way to get him down, and fast. We might need your help with this. Tara should have some useful items in her box. We've got a cloudcaster that can conjure up some fluffy cloud cushions. They'd make the perfect stairs to reach Mr. Bardolino, or catch him for a soft landing. But some of its parts have been borrowed by other Troupe members.
Okay, time to collect the Cloudcaster components. I will say this though, from the people who are here, very theatrical in the way that they speak. Especially Bardolino, who does not have the type of voice I would attribute to the name he has.
Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains so tight. Set the course, embrace the storm, sailing on till light is born.
Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains so tight. Set the course, embrace the storm, sailing on till light is born. So many different accents you can use. Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains so tight. Set the course, embrace the storm, sailing on till light is born. Oh, hello, like. Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains so tight. Set the course, embrace the storm, sailing on till light is born. Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains so tight. Set the course, embrace the storm, sailing on till light is born. There's so many different accents and inflections one could use. Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains so tight. Set the course, embrace the storm, sailing on till light is born. Like, there's so many you could use! I did Irish, Scottish. Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains so tight. Set the course, embrace the storm, sailing on till light is born. I am a dwarf and I'm digging a hole. I'm sorry. Ooh, Jamaican. Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains so tight. Set the course, embrace the storm, sailing on till light is born. I'm sorry, I'm just trying out different voices. Ooh, French! Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains so tight. Set the course, embrace the storm, sailing on till light is born. Oh, there's so many! I'm moving on. What are you doing?
Oh, hello. I'm writing a sea shanty. Did you know Raguna Gondolier songs are usually in 3/4 time? Matches the flow of water perfectly. When they row, their strokes go slow dip, quick lift, which fits that rhythm. But for our troupe, we use a 4/4 signature with strong and weak beats. It's catchy and perfect for sailors to sing along to as we work together to tackle the waves. Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains so tight. Set the course, embrace the storm, sailing on till light is born.
Do you know how to speak English with a Filipino accent? I need to hear of what that sounds like, because I don't want to try and do a Filipino, because one, I've never tried doing a Filipino accent before. And I feel it would be a bad representation of me if I just attempted and it sounded like a stereotypical person trying to do an accent rather than someone who's well versed in it. So give me a little time and I'll see if I can. But not at this time though, because I want to make sure I do it right and not half-heartedly. Why were you banished?
Actually, boarding the pilgrim sail was my choice. I used to compose hymns for the order. Sounds prestigious. But the same old rhythm and lyrics started to wear on me. Music should be alive. So, I decided to take the pilgrimage, believing I'd find new inspiration from the divinity. You probably already know what the pilgrimage really is. I was foolish to believe the Order's lies. But luckily the Troupe found me and brought me in. Have you seen any of our performances, perhaps? We don't do those lofty soliloquies that give you existential dread. That doesn't mean our plays are shallow. They're just more hopeful and speak directly to the heart. We do commedia improviso, a style of play that's all about those fleeting, beautiful moments of everyday life. We sing of love that endures, enemies who become allies in the fight against evil. The Order may scoff at such stories, but they're real, human stories, full of ambition, dignity, and everything that makes us human. Traveling with the Troupe, I've learned to see the beauty in the small things, and I've met people facing similar and unique life struggles. Only those who walk in the fields can really see how the crops grow. It's the same with music. You can't truly know it until you've listened. That's why I'm always chatting with the crew, gathering ideas from my ballads and shanties. The true rhyme of our time. Sailors cheer as hearts ignite. Soon we'll break these chains so tight. Set the course, embrace the storm, sailing on till light is born.
Did you borrow some of the Cloudcaster's parts?
The Cloudcaster? Oh, I use its base as a desk. Our first mate lent it to me so I could write more comfortably. Here it is. Careful, it's heavy.
All right, that's one piece down. Onwards to the next. All right, we need to talk to Arya Mummer. Or is it Moomer? Arya Moomer, because we collected quite a few of those records around the region. Not all of them though, but just a few. New music unlocked. Efficiency is wealth, where oracles are no longer heard. Curtains up for reveries. Serenade carried by the waves. City bathed in sea breeze. A journey concluded in the tides. The idyllic refuge, and the art of precision. So, I have all the music from basically Jinzhou, all of the music from the Black Shores, and 8 out of 38 of the music in rinascita. And then we have this other music as well. Different versions of Waking of a World. Yeah, so the only ones I'm missing music for is here in rinascita. We'll cross that bridge when we get to it. Hello, person. I need to talk to you. Tina!
I'd rather be a wild flower, ignored by all in my own power than a rose that bends and sways, bathed in grace, but lost in dismay. Isn't it obvious? I'm practicing for the Carnival. I'm the troupe's soprano and helmswoman. Steering Rinascita's echo ship isn't just about strength. It's about resonating with the echoes. After years at sea, I've learned that some echoes are sensitive to our songs and will react to them in different ways. The Order warns of sirens lurking in the stormy sea's mists, but they don't scare me. I'll show them who the real siren of these waters really is. I'd rather be a wild flower, ignored by all in my own power, than a rose that bends and sways, bathed in grace, but lost in dismay.
Why were you banished?
Who knows? Ask the Order and they'll give you 100 reasons. I can't even remember how long I drifted on that pilgrim sail, but the troupe found me just in time and took me in. What's past is past. It's the present that counts. Let go of the bad days and enjoy the moment. This is the way to live, I'd rather be a wild flower, ignored by all in my own power.
Okay, we don't need to hear these rhymes after the first time.
Cloudcaster. It does ring a bell. Here, the resonance unit. It helps me find the right pitch and rhythm. Works like a charm. You should give it a try too.
Alright, another piece down. So when they say their little rhymes at first, yeah, we'll listen to it. But when it comes to asking them questions, we won't wait for them to finish their poem. That's seconds we can get to getting those pieces of the Cloudcaster and, you know, keep it moving.
Come on, fish. Come to my net.
Oh, we don't need to worry about this dude because his is just literally 5 words. No, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 words. It's just 6 words. He's fine. What you doing?
Me? Just prepping dinner. The storm's passed, so it's the perfect time for fishing. The captain once told me a secret. The fiercer the storm, the more fish it brings. Sometimes we even see fish swept up by the wind, raining down from the sky.
Only fish on the menu?
Usually, yeah. But when we dock on an island, the captain and first mate will buy some other food from the locals. Come on, fish! Come to my net!
And why were you banished?
Back in Ragusa, I was just a fledgling fisherman when I accidentally caught an arasti. Turns out, it's a sacred fish, only meant as an offering to the Sentinel. Mortals aren't allowed to catch it, but it swam right into my net. Not really my fault, was it? Though the Order didn't see it that way. They banished me out here, like tossing a fish onto dry land. Luckily, the troupe found me. I can still fish like I used to. Otherwise, I'd probably be dead, or living as a pirate. Though, to be honest, life here ain't too different from a pirate's. Except we're not hunting for treasure, but for smiles and cheers from our punters. Come on, fish! Come to my net!
Alright, did you borrow some of the Cloudcaster's parts?
Yeah, I borrowed the reel for me fishing rod. We scavenge all sorts of stuff from the beach and fix them up as needed. Nothing goes to waste. Don't be fooled by appearances. This stuff can be pretty versatile.
Good. We have all the parts now. Time to work, Pero.
Yay, we got everything. Rosha makes quick work of repairing the Cloudcaster.
Everything's set for takeoff.
Let's position a cloud cushion beneath Mr. Bardolino. Then we'll pop the balloons and bring him down safely. Although we might need a bigger cushion.
The Cloudcaster's resonance unit responds to song. The louder our singing, the more powerful the effect.
In that case...
All right, friends, old and new, come and join this sing-along!
Shoot the balloons to rescue Bardolino. Oh.
Bullseye! How about showing off that aim again with the rest of the balloons? Almost done.
Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises early. I'm trying to go with the beat. Way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises, way hey and up she rises. Oh man, the beat. I think I'm off. I think I'm off. I'm off the beat. I'm off the beat. Okay, I'm gonna shoot him.
Oh, thank you, dear boy. You helped me complete this performance and fulfill one of my dearest wishes. Please, I'll gladly give you my most prized possession.
Carlotta!
Apologies for my late arrival to such a magnificent performance. Did I miss anything?
Oh my, oh my. What an honor to witness the beauty of our generous benefactor. Thank you, my lady, for rescuing this humble soul in his moment of need.
You're a sharpshooter, Carlotta.
You flatter me. The family's protection extends to all who stand by us.
Might I say what a pleasure it is to see you again, Miss Carlotta. You have my heartfelt gratitude.
Is everything going smoothly with your family, Miss Carlotta?
Yes, thank you. The Order's scheme was uncovered as planned. Uncle Capulet was rescued, and Grandfather has handled the rest. I still owe you thanks for improvising with me in front of that priest.
Don't worry, your help has more than repaid your debt.
You've got a sharp mind. No pain, no gain, as Grandfather used to say. I'm pleased we're on the same page. Your kindness is much appreciated. The Montellis won't forget this. In return, I'll share everything I know.
So, the Order has been targeting the Montellis.
I believe you've noticed that the Order has been undermining the family under the guise of its doctrines. Alienation, monopolization, just a few tricks up their sleeve. Their true motives, however, run deeper. Their alliance with the Fraxidus speaks volumes. While we don't know the full extent of their conspiracy, one thing is clear. Their sights are set on this year's carnival. The carnival is likely where you'll find clues about the Sentinel. Legend has it that the Sentinel, Imperator, has been secluded in the heavens, cut off from the mortal realm. The last record of the Sentinel is from the Carnival a decade ago. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
Sort out the clues about Queen of the Night.
The mist might be coming from the remnant clouds in the Nimbus Sanctum. Lorelei has the power to purify and control them, but the Fraxidus interfered.
Remnant clouds corrupted by evil will disrupt Echo's frequencies. If the mist had spread to the city, it would have stirred the echoes into chaos.
We are lucky that you and Zani, along with that acolyte, awakened Lorelei in time. You prevented the mist from spreading and averted the wave-worn. The Fraxidus must still be licking their wounds. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
Sort out the clues about the Vault Guards.
The Montelli traders used Lycoris in experiments to turn echoes back into tacit discords. If they were successful, the ghosts seen 10 years ago may have also been created this way.
Ghost is just a dramatic name given by the Raganazi for tacit discords. They look nearly identical to echoes, especially in the mist.
With your help, Grandfather has thwarted their plan. No corrupted echoes will appear at this year's carnival. At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
So, I know we can skip over what she's saying, but at the same time, I don't want to be rude. Sort out the clues about the Dragon of Dirge.
The Order has allied with the Fraxidus to control the dragon. From what I saw when I connected with its frequency, they might be planning to command it to attack Raguna during the Carnival.
After the Tacit Discords took over this isle, the Order used them as an excuse to forbid any entry. It might be their way of concealing the dragon's existence.
But without the Lycoris, the Dragon of Dirge is now off the table.
At that time, the entire city was shrouded in mist. Ghosts roamed the streets. A dragon roared from the sky, and a sea behemoth raged, summoning towering waves. Do any clues come to mind?
I've already figured out their schemes.
The remnant clouds spreading, experiments to turn echoes, and the dragon's manipulation. The Order plans to recreate these disasters at this year's ceremony. The Order and the Fraxidus are allies. To prevent the Carnival's sabotage, we must stop them. But what is their motive?
The Order clearly has the option of not reviving the Carnival.
The Primus called it a divine punishment, and took the opportunity to appear as a savior. A perfect way to build legitimacy.
The Order relies on the people's faith in the Sentinel. With the Sentinel's 10-year absence, faith in the Order has waned. They must be desperate to restore that trust.
It is for this reason that the Order has been forced to revive the festival. Let's consider the implications. If the Carnival proceeds unhindered, how would it affect the Order?
Bring up the prophecy about the Holy Maiden's coronation. Destruct, it's good to see you. I hope the day has been treating you well.
The current Primus claims to be the Enlightened One, the Sentinel's Resonator. However, based on the prophecy we found in the ruins, this role is meant for the young maiden who is destined to heed the divine oracles during the Carnival.
The Carnival is the only time humans can directly communicate with the Sentinel. Normally, it's the Primus who conveys the Sentinel's words.
A successful Carnival offers a chance for citizens to meet the Sentinel in person. But for the Primus, and possibly the Order, it poses a threat if they've been fabricating the oracles. To sabotage it while still maintaining their authority, they partnered with the Fraccidus.
The Fraccidus will cause chaos during the Carnival, and the Order will swoop in as the saviors, restoring public trust just as they did before.
That's exactly what Syndrome did during The Incredibles.
So far, you have helped us crush 3 of their schemes, but one remains.
Yeah, notice how the story is so much better than the version 0.1 story. Even version 1.1 is so much better than version 1 Act 3. I've noticed. Yeah, I just watched the first episode of Sakamoto Days today. It was kind of cringe, but in a good way, I guess, if you know what I mean. I think I understand what you mean. I still haven't watched the anime yet. I need to see if it does the manga justice, because boy, is the manga really good right now. But I won't go into that here. But I will say that the story of us being here, it just shows you how much they've improved on storytelling from the first iteration of Wuthering Waves all the way up until now. Because when you are good at storytelling, your ability to tell stories gets better as time goes on. However, if you're not really good at telling stories, then you get stories where people want a skip button, but your game doesn't have it, so you are forced. You are forced to just deal with the story. So when you start to get better and better and better at telling stories, then it just gets better, and you notice how different it was at the beginning. In the beginning, you can say like, okay, I understand the story, but when you get all the way here to Rinascita, it's all like, oh, the storytelling is so much better. Black Shores was when the story really, really, really picked up, and then it's just been, progressing ever since then. The sea behemoth summoning towering waves.
We have evidence that the Cetus is being manipulated, and the Fraccidus are setting up their final plan. With their whereabouts unknown, we'll need to adapt our strategy as the Carnival unfolds. From what I've noticed, you're not one to act passively or pin your hopes on others. You prefer to strike first and steer events in your favor. Winning the laurel might give you the chance to talk with the Sentinel. The Sentinel's Resonator may also be present, so...
Recently got to know via Solo Leveling Wiki. We Indians also had a national rank hunter. I don't know why I'm proud. Wuthering Waves is a Chinese game, right? Right. You've guided me this far for it.
Our aim has always been clear: to restore the Carnival to its former glory with a performance for the ages. If the divine truly exists, would they wish to see their people living without freedom? Or witness a festival twisted into a tool for tyrants? If we win the laurel, we'll show that such punishment is absurd. But if that's truly their design, we shall break those divine shackles ourselves. Whether divinity exists or not, we will fight for Raguna's freedom, where everyone has the right to live and pursue a future of their own choosing.
The Montellys share this vision. Only in a free society can a fair and open market thrive. However, the Troupe alone is too weak. The family is under close watch and our enemy hides in the shadows. We need your strength to find our way forward.
I agree. Count me in.
Thank you. I'm pleased we've reached an agreement once more.
All right. What should we do now? Any plans?
Since the Order intends to sabotage the Carnival and incite chaos amongst the guests, confronting them directly only plays into their hands. You've seen the Troupe's unique approach to combat, haven't you? That's precisely why we're allies with them. We will turn any disturbances into a theatrical performance.
I can see our friend here is still a bit confused. No worries, my dear boy. We'll have a quick rehearsal before the Carnival begins. Speaking of which, Ms. Carlotta, would you honor us by joining our performance?
Me? I do have some stage experience, though I must confess I may be a bit out of practice.
I need a stage partner.
We don't know what challenges we'll face, so your help will be needed, Miss Carlotta. Plus, it's a chance for you to get to know our methods.
If you insist.
Wonderful! As the festivities continue, if you're both ready, please join us on the stage of the Troupe liner.
Wind, guide me.
It's party time!
Our rehearsals are rather straightforward. No scripts, just pure intuition and our senses guiding us. That's what makes Commedia Improviso truly come alive. For our improvised comedy, we start with a theme. From there, we build our lines and act on the fly, responding to the unfolding show and audience reactions.
But with the limitless capacity for human creativity at play, the plot can sometimes veer into the, well, unconventional. To prevent things from spiraling too far, we set an anchor for the performance.
Pardon my interruption, but I'm quite curious. What sort of bizarre plots have you encountered?
Well, something like a humble craftsman from a small town sets sail on a rainy night, stumbles upon ancient ruins, is reincarnated with superpowers, and then decides to conquer the galaxy, becoming the Emperor of the Stars. So, we draft a basic outline that assigns roles and guides the plot's direction.
And this time, our outline is, a kingdom is attacked, monsters run rampant, and the Demon King has kidnapped the Holy Maiden. A few brave heroes accept the minister's quest to defeat the Demon King and rescue her.
A real classic, no doubt.
This outline holds special meaning. We want to pay tribute to the play once performed by the Blessed Maiden herself, which was also about a hero facing a Demon King.
Good people have their wishes fulfilled, Heroes appear in a time of crisis, justice triumphs over evil, and united friends are undefeatable. This is the tale the Blessed Maiden once told, and it's a universal story we want to portray.
To me, the world is a stage, and performing is much like combat. Coordinated movements, quick thinking, sharp reflexes, and, above all, trust in your allies. What I'm getting at is that you both are very skilled and capable. We don't have many do's and don'ts, so relax and express yourselves freely on stage. This rehearsal is to help you get familiar with basic stage movements, techniques, and the troupe style, and to build good rapport.
Exactly. I'll handle the stage lighting, Brant will narrate, and the rest will take on the role of the audience.
If you're ready, let's begin. Everyone, a big round of applause to welcome the Rover and Miss Carlotta on stage!
Okay, time to practice. Also, before we get started, yeah, didn't China just create like a mini sun? Hold on, let me look this up. Okay. Made significant advancements in nuclear fusion research with its artificial sun reactor. The experimental advanced superconducting tokamak, or EAST for short, setting a new world record by sustaining plasma at 100 million degrees Celsius for 1,066 seconds, over 17 minutes. Wasn't this recent? Yeah, recent. Ain't that ages ago? No, this was in January. This year. This was in January. Because in 2013, they were delivering like the last batch of key components for the world's biggest artificial sun. January this year is where they've achieved basically, what is it? 17 minutes of it sustaining. So they're making strides. They're definitely making strides. If you can have an artificial sun last 17 minutes, that's 17 minutes of clean, limitless energy right there that can be harnessed. And if they can go for 17, they can go for longer. Now, the only thing we can really hope for is that they don't go the same route as Doc Ock did in Spider-Man 2, where it continued to expand and threaten to absorb everything around it. Because there is that kind of concern. I'm pretty sure there is some potential drawbacks to this if one is not careful. Because it is still a sun. It's 100 million degrees. So, yeah, there is definitely a concern.
All right, next I'll spin the prologue of our tale, setting the scene for how our brave heroes first crossed paths.
Live action Powerpuff Girls is real. It was going to be. Thankfully, it never will. Because it would have been one of the worst things to ever disgrace television.
Once upon a time, a hero roamed the world. Undaunted by the lack of a divine vessel, he embarked on a perilous journey across tempestuous seas. Alone in the dark, a young girl of untethered spirit soared against towering barriers with wings of defiance. The winds of fate
brought them together. As the world teetered on the brink of absolute darkness, they found solace in each other's gaze. Together they became unshakable allies, standing against the tides of fate. Even if light were to fade from the world and the stars cease to shine, they would still
I missed the
blaze
prompt.
like the sun forever.
The correct prompts will be on the side of the screen that I need to be hitting the... There we go. Oh, they tricked me.
Bravo! Bravo!
They tricked me with that button prompt at the end. I was thinking like, oh, it's over on the right side, but it said X. Also, they got me at the beginning. That's the only one that I missed at the beginning. Because I didn't know what was happening. I thought, do I have to shake the stick? What's going on? But then I realized what I needed to do. I understand. So this is what a Commedia Improvisaos feels like. Or is it Comedia? So this is what a Commedia Improvisaos feels like.
Seeing your chemistry, I decided to take a little creative liberty with the story. Anyway, it didn't stray too far from the outline, right? The thrill of improvisation is in its unpredictability. There's always a rush of excitement with every twist and turn.
Your movements were seamless, elegant, and powerful. I'm confident you'll shine at the Carnival.
Thank you. It was all thanks to you. You inspired me and kept my spirits high.
Am I blushing, or is that just the spotlight? Or... I could say Carlotta is the real genius. Carlotta is the real genius here.
You'll master it in no time, I'm sure. All right, that's enough for today. Let's save the grand reveal for the Carnival. Oh, and speaking of which, there's still something we need to prepare for you, isn't there?
You mean the essential item for the Carnival performance?
Don't worry. I've taken care of everything.
Oh, so it's handled then. I can't wait to see it.
You've piqued my curiosity.
I have a small gift for you. Let's head back to Ragunna together, shall we?
Okay. Oh, we're already back in Ragunna.
This way. Please, follow me.
Where are we going?
Please allow me to keep that a secret for now. I wouldn't want to spoil the surprise. But here's a hint. You've been there before.
Mademoiselle!
Oh, dear Lady Carlotta, thank the Sentinel you are finally back. I was just about to close up shop to prepare for tomorrow's Carnival.
You have completed my request, haven't you?
Of course, Lady Carlotta. You should have more faith in my skills. Here you are.
A small token of my appreciation. Abby, I have something for you as well.
Wow,
Oh, really? I get a gift too? Ha! You're so nice.
Ah, so that's why Lady Carlotta was so insistent on using only the finest materials and meticulous craftsmanship for this piece. For a moment, I feared she lost faith in my skills and was plotting to hand over the shop to someone else. Now I see why this little creation was so important to you, Lady Carlotta.
Nyala, you do have a flair for dramatics. Ahem. Anyway, why don't you unwrap it?
This is...
I took the liberty of having Nyala custom make this mask based on my impression of you. I hope it suits your taste.
Thank you. I like it very much.
I'm pleased you like it. The Carnival is a splendid reverie, and the mask is its passport. May it help you navigate the Carnival with ease, and let you enjoy it to your heart's content.
We will, for sure.
May I take a bit more of your time? Walk with me through Raguna tonight. I have some additional information to share with you. Raguna.
Hold on, mask. Check the obtain mask in your backpack. Select a mask to wear it or take it off.
The sapphire that crowns Solaris. The waters of Raguna serve as a mirror, reflecting the countless faces of this city, much like our own reflections. The people...
Ah!
There was a time when the currents swept us into the jaws of uncharted waters, where relentless storms and voracious waves awaited. But after weathering such trials, they revealed to us a hidden gem. The shores themselves.
See, this is the reason why I need to hold back from walking close so that they can finish their dialogue. You're talking about the Black Shores.
My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. What we discovered there on that island, the technology and novel ideas, was nothing short of a blessing in disguise.
You sent the Troupe to pick me up?
There exists only one relatively safe route from the Black Shores to Raguna. A path known solely to the Montelli family. As long as you stayed on this course, you were bound to encounter the Troupe. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. What we discovered there on that island, the technology and novel ideas, was nothing short of a blessing in disguise.
You sent that invitation?
Exactly. When we heard the Black Shores were hunting for a legitimate entry into Raguna, I thought, why not bring them into our little venture? Hence the invitation. My family has always been drawn to the thrill of a new voyage. One stormy night, fate decided to play a hand. What we discovered there on that island, the technology and novel ideas, was nothing short of a blessing in disguise.
But what's in it for your family? I assume you seek more than just a free market.
Our intentions might not be as grandiose or ominous as you think. We seek liberation. And to achieve it, we're pursuing the truth behind rinascita's origins. Legend has it that when people first arrived on this island, Genesis Nexus was already here, welcoming them. The prevailing belief is that the Sentinel gifted us this technology. And despite nobody ever seeing the Sentinel in person, we talk with them through supposed telepathy. Notice anything strange about that story?
The first beacon, or the Sentinel.
Terminals conjure up echoes, and the Genesis Nexus allows the Raganesi access to common echoes. If the Genesis Nexus was present when the first settlers arrived, who built it? And really, if no one's ever laid eyes on the Sentinel, how can we be so sure that statue really represents them? It seems to me the Order might have spun us a tale, hiding the true origins behind their grand myths.
Does the Montelli family seek to rule? Or are the Montellis turning away from rinascita's beliefs?
No. We have no ambitions to rule or to renounce our faith. And really, this city should not be ruled by any one entity. The hour grows late. I have arranged accommodations for you at Palazzo Grotta in the south. Let us walk there together, and I can share a story along the way. Think of it as a bedtime tale. I learned it from the Troupe. It's about Fleur de Lis, the Blessed Maiden. Once, the Blessed Maiden was just a simple peasant girl. During the Sentinel's gratitude rite, the young Fleur de Lis managed to sneak past the guards and drink the sacramental wine. Every drop. Perhaps it was the intoxicating wine in Eglintown, or simply her lack of experience with spirits. But she soon found herself quite drunk. Swaying on her feet, she ascended the ceremony's grand platform, lifted her threadbare dress, and began a rather ungainly dance. Seizing the sacred horn, she played a carefree folk tune, dodging the guards and weaving through the crowd with surprising agility. Remarkably, the crowd, as if drawn by an unseen force, followed her lead, transforming the solemn ceremony into a wild parade of cheers and revelry. Naturally, the Order was less than pleased. The Pilgrim's Sale did not yet exist, so Fleur de Lis faced 3 days of confinement. During that time, she used her prison walls as a canvas. That unforgettable day of disordered revelry left a lasting mark on all who witnessed it. Is it not remarkable? A rebellious girl, chosen by the Sentinel to become the Blessed Maiden. If the Sentinel indeed permitted such a girl to serve as their spokesperson, it suggests that all this joyous revelry is not something they disdain. Perhaps they too enjoy poetry, painting, tears, laughter, romantic tales of nights, and dancing amidst crowds, much like ourselves.
I believe the same. The divine is always beyond our comprehension. Perhaps the true intention of the Sentinel isn't to rule their people by faith.
The people of this island came from diverse civilizations now lost to time. But through plays and tradition, they sought to preserve memories of their heritage. In the past, while the clash of cultures led to conflict, the Raganesi united through faith, restoring balance even if precarious. To maintain this unity, we've always needed both a sentinel and a play based on a shared legend that gives us roles. Yet this play has endured for so long that we've become defined by our roles. Noble, commoner, believer, merchant. What was meant to unite us now stifles us.
Integration was the past, or liberation is the present.
Now, we yearn for a day when we can truly set aside our titles and positions, express our true selves, and join together in celebration.
So this is the true purpose of the Carnival.
Yes. Born from hope and idealism, it reminds the Raganese of our initial vision of equality and freedom. It also affirms our true worth. While the Order's true intentions remain unclear, we are certain their influence has already eroded the very foundations of our society. People revere the divine figure the Order has constructed, yet they also live in fear of punishment. Legends become accomplices in fostering ignorance, and faith becomes the loyal executioner of cruel punishment. An invisible cage has trapped us all. Speaking of freedom within a cage is absurd. Fear and ignorance are our foremost enemies. This year's Carnival will spark a flame fierce enough to burn down that cage.
Freedom is in our nature.
Rest well, and tomorrow we shall take the stage together at the Carnival. Good night. May your dreams be sweet.
What a story. And what a realization of what the well, basically the entire region of Rinascita actually needs. Palazzo! I need to talk to you. You are about to start a long quest line. Your progress will be interrupted and saved if you leave the designated area during the quest. When you return, you can resume this quest from the last checkpoint.
Welcome. Lady Carlotta already notified us of your arrival. We are prepared to check you in whenever you're ready.
I have other minutes. Give me a sec.
Understood. We will be ready for you when you return.
All right, before we begin, let's make sure. Let's go ahead and sort these dailies out. Defeat 1 Calamity class enemy, obtain 1 Echo. And that's basically all I need to do. So, let's see, spend 180 wave plates, tune 1 Echo, complete cooking once. We can do it relatively quickly. Sorry, didn't mean to jump up on your table. Can I come in here and cook? Yes, I can. Let's cook us some food. Let's see, spicy pulled chicken, Jinjo skewers. Have yet to learn how to make any of this, like Angelica tea, lotus pastry. What do we have? What is? Look at all this stuff. Let's see, lemon braised pork. Oh, stop. Sweet and sour sauce, tofu, hot pot base, braising sauce. Look at this, caltrop stir fry. What am I missing? What am I missing for this? I am missing braising sauce and premium incense oil. What about a kudzu kanji? Kudzu kanji increases crit rate of all resonators in the team by 22%, lasting for 30 minutes. Only effective on your own resonators in co-op mode. Weather cake. Look at all this stuff. Ooh, spicy meat slices. That was just uncovered, wasn't it? It was just uncovered. You all saw it. It was uncovered, and then as soon as I went over it, it was all like, no, you can't make that. Fine, we'll just make some, let's see, reduces wall dash and swimming stamina, increases attack. So, let's just make the Jinjo skewers. Since they're the easiest to make. Jinjo! Is there an option for pineapple pizza? Let's see. Jinjo stew, pizza classica, pizza tropical. Part of me thinks that pizza tropical might be that. That's what I'm thinking. Potato on pizza? What? Huh? How dare you? Potatoes on pizza? Look, I can understand having, you know, fries alongside your pizza. I can understand having just potato, anything next to pizza, but not on pizza. Nah. Potatoes should not go on pizza. It's like Destruct says, that's cursed. That just sounds cursed. Potatoes should not be on pizza whatsoever. I would not be surprised if there's someone on the internet right now that says that's fine. As far as like they actually made a potato pizza. That doesn't even sound like it would go well. I just feel like adding potatoes. Potatoes are weighty foods. They just feel weighty. So I don't know. But we made ourselves some skewers. Y'all missing out? I don't think I am. I can say that without a hint of regret in my voice. I don't think I'm missing out by not having potatoes on my pizza. I'm fine. Mac and cheese on pizza? Stop it. All right, nope. We're carrying on for this conversation because you are taking stuff that should be on plates and putting it on other foods that don't need to be on there. I will gladly take missing out. I will happily take missing out. I can go to sleep knowing that I'm missing out and I can sleep soundly. I don't need that extra on pizza. Pizza is pizza. It's already got enough on it. What do you mean mac and cheese on pizza? There's cheese already on the pizza. Why am I adding even more cheese on top of the pizza? It's just more bread and more cheese on top. Because pizza's already, because it tastes good to you. Don't generalize and say it tastes good. Say it tastes good to you. But it's just more bread and more cheese on a piece of food that already has a bunch of bread and cheese on it. Taste buds is weird. I'm not gonna say weird, just different. Just different and not appealing to me. But you won't be catching me putting none of that on my pizza. The pizza that I get already has more than enough going on with it. I don't need to add on extra. Would you add honey on your mac and cheese? Huh? Honey? On mac and cheese? Honey? Y'all have some very unique tastes. I won't say it's weird, but I'm just gonna say y'all have some very, very unique tastes. Oh, snap. I can buy some asteroids. I can buy these? Hold up, because I've been getting these coins all over. Depends on my mood that day, some big back activity. That's definitely some big back activity. Ramil, you gonna stop trying to tell me what to do in this game. I done already told you. You being a moderator don't excuse you for you trying to do some backseat gaming. Wear the mask! I'll wear what I want to wear when I want to wear it. You will not tell me when to wear a mask. I will get these recipes, though, so I can make some of this food. You know what I thought? I thought it was just gonna make me buy one individually at a time. But no, it's just like a free 40 right there. And I got more than enough of these coins I was collecting all throughout Rinascita to get it. And I'm gonna get this as well. I'm gonna buy some of these. Why is the hand on the window kind of freaky? Because it's literally a pair of disembodied arms that extend out of a void. That also happen to have embroidered, that it has embroidered texture on its arms. Obtain 8,000 monies to unlock. Okay, 8,000. I need to collect 8,000 in order to get my hands on premium enclosure tanks, which will be useful for upgrading resonators. All right, we're done. We're done. Now, I haven't crafted anything, so we need to go over to the... Not masked reverie. Not synthesizer. Wait, is it masked reverie that I need to go to? The amount of whiplash one can suffer when they're flying, and then activating their glide for a sudden stop.
Tell me, what role do you feel like playing today?
An improv showcase.
Take a look, darling. The masked reverie has every prop your heart could desire.
Have I watched Free Run?
These don't quite tickle your fancy. Yearning for something a bit more fantastical? A perfume grenade? A pistol ring? Or a luxurious velvet bun? What I crafted for Carlotta, I can certainly craft for you. I have to say, the requests I've been getting recently, so dreadfully uninspired. A blade in the shoes. Boring. A see-through mask. Tasteless. A firework cane. please. But you, mon chou, you wouldn't disappoint me with your request, would you? Tell me, what role do you feel like playing today? Whispering mask, echoing finery, regal songbird. The names and titles the people in Raguna have for me far exceed the roles I've ever played. Oh, how many eyes have danced on this invisible shell, weaving tales of my true face. You could say that their imaginations have given me 1,000 different visages. What about you? What am I in your mind's eye? I sense that from you, I might finally hear the truth I've been waiting for.
Okay, so clearly I can't talk to you to craft nothing. So I ain't gonna worry about it no more. Have I watched Free Rent? Yes, it is absolutely amazing. The animation is god tier as well as the music. And I watched Free Rent in the dub. And I tend to watch a lot of anime dub, but Free Ren was incredible with their English voices for everyone, from Free Ren herself to Fern to Stark. Everyone did a very good job of voicing everyone in Free Ren. Have I seen Sister Leveling, Solo Leveling Abridged? I have, and thankfully my brain is able to easily put it out of my mind when I'm watching the anime, when I'm watching the regular anime, and not getting the two mixed up. I have enough maturity in my mind to not get any of them mixed up. What, you watch anime in dub? Yes. Of course, if the episode I want to see isn't not dubbed yet, then I just watch it in sub. It's really not that hard to think about. I've never thought of it as like a really big deal. People like to go on and say like dub is trash, but you know, people are fundamentally wrong because there are a lot of anime out there that are just as good as, you know, the subs for their anime. And a note that I'm not saying that all of them are good, but a great deal of anime are good with their own English dub actors and actresses. Wow, I got a lot of these. Some reason for me, I can't watch DBZ in sub, only in dub, but I can't watch Dragon Ball Super in dub, only in sub. It differs from person to person. I just can't get that out of my mind. I watched season 1 again and can't stop laughing even on serious scenes. You just, people's tolerance and people's ability to separate the two is different from person to person. Keep forgetting there's a button to go max all the way instantly. I'll leave this be. I believe... Nope, not there. Alright, let's tune one echo.
As we head toward our shared future.
Oh wait, I can upgrade
the past behind.
Heavy attack, devastation, and resonance liberation. Deadening abyss reduces enemies' havoc resistance by 10% for 20 seconds on hit. There we go. Yeah, like, this world shall know pain. Oh, yeah, with Troy Baker being Pain. Now this world shall know pain. Almighty push. And then I forget his name, not Peter Saint, what is it? Peter St. John? I think his name is Peter St. John, that does the English voice for Madara Uchiha. No, I'm getting it wrong. Madara Uchiha. Neil Kaplan. Where did I get the Peter St. John from? I must have been thinking of the voice actor for Xemnas. My bad. But Neil Kaplan, the voice of Madara Uchiha. He's the perfect English voice for Madara. Like when he was resurrected in Naruto Shippuden, and he brought down a meteor, and then Onoki stopped it. Then he says like, who would have known that that fence-sitter lad would have become such a capable shinobi? And then when he brought the meteor down and Onoki stopped it, he says like, very impressive. But just what are you going to do about the second one, Onoki? And then the perfect timing, it burst through the clouds, and it was like, okay, the director for these voice actors is on point today with Madara Uchiha. And then his speech towards the 5 Hokage. Good voices. Very good voices. I mean, not 5 Hokage, but 5 Kage. Because 5 Hokage would insinuate that all of the Kage were just from the Hidden Leaf Village. Not the case, had to correct myself. My bad. Not gonna lie, Naruto dub is the best dub out there. Jiraiya, Madara, Itachi, all the voices were so good. Yeah, Kakashi's voice? Only voice I hear when I see Kakashi. Nothing against the Japanese voice for him, but when I hear Kakashi, I hear his English dub voice. I hear, what is it? Gamakichi, Gamatatsu.
Hey, Gamakichi, do we have to wait for the kid to croak to us before we get our snacks? I'm getting hungry.
And then you have Gamabunta. I remember when Gamabunta was summoned by Naruto, and he was all like, well, if it isn't that little leaf ninja. And then Gamakichi came up and said like,
hey, Pops, that was the kid that was picking on me.
Because Naruto was fighting against Gaara in his Shukaku form. And then you just get Gamabunta just stopping his complaining, and he goes, come again. Like, oh, so someone just squared up to my son? Wanted to like One Piece dub as well, but sub is just too good. Dub just doesn't capture Luffy's goofiness. Agree to disagree. But that's just me. I like both the sub and dub for One Piece. Especially Kaido's English voice. Kaido's English voice is good. Let me see. Do I have any Havoc-oriented echoes for Rover at all? I got a lot of trash. Havoc Eclipse echoes that I can't use. So many defense and HPs. So many HPs and HPs. Way too many. Way too many. All right, daily's done. Just in case you don't know, there's that suggest button on the top of the screen so you can filter them out. I know of it. I just don't use it. But we got our dailies. Let's go ahead and move on. It's been what, an hour and 52 minutes? Yeah, let's keep it going. I feel like we can get this storyline done at a decent amount of time. You are not the people I wanted to talk to. There we go.
Welcome. Lady Carlotta already notified us of your arrival. We are prepared to check you in whenever you're ready.
I would like to rest now.
Very well. I'll escort you to your room immediately.
After all you've been through, your body aches for rest. As you...
Wow! Is this real? Pinch me! I can't believe how different everything looks. So this is the carnival, huh? Yeah! Can't wait to explore. Oh, by the way, it's been a while since we last saw Zani and Phoebe. Wonder what they're up to right now.
All right, let's go. You should also keep an eye out for anything unusual along the way.
Miss Margarita, is the order ready?
All right, backpack. Oh, Beacon of the Past. I have one of these where I can... Rover's spectral skills have been enhanced. Go to Resonator's Forte for more details. Oh, right.
Miss Margarita, is the order ready yet?
It says I got it on.
Miss Margarita, is the order ready yet?
Bro, wear your mask! Or is this like a scripted moment where I can't have it on?
Miss Margarita, is the order ready yet?
Yeah, I was about to say, I have been waiting quite a while.
Sorry, we're swamped with orders. Becky and I are doing our best, but it's a bit chaotic. Becky seems to be having some issues too.
No need to worry. Let me take a look. Ah, I see. Becky's just a bit overloaded with all the work. It might need a short break. Oh, good morning, my friend.
Maybe you need to put down your work and enjoy the carnival.
I'd love to, really. Look, see this mask? However, it's crystal clear to me that keeping things running smoothly is a top priority right now. Lady Carlotta has already briefed me on your plan. Along with the other family members, you can count on my full support.
Just wondering, have you ever seen echoes fighting each other, like tacit discords fighting each other out in the field? If that's what you mean, dozens of times. If you mean like friendly echoes fighting each other, then no. Okay, you give me a mask. But now I can't wear it? Yeah, I've seen tacit discords fighting each other. I've seen them fighting each other. I've seen Vitrium dancers fighting wild boar tacit discords. I've actually seen Vitrium dancer type discords, like the tacit discords from rinascita. The ones that look like they're dressed in fancy clothes, all of those kinds, fighting the animal and plushy type tacit discords out in the field before. I've seen that. And I didn't instigate the fight, they were just fighting each other.
Is that Seamoss from the Pioneer Association? Something seems off. Why does he look sad?
Seamoss has been so busy taking photos for everyone else that he hasn't had the chance to take any himself. Hmm? You want a picture with me? But...
Don't know why I'm calling them echoes instead of tacit discords. Because of what you get from them. It's far easier to say like, oh, echoes, I'm getting them, echoes. On my internet, it's buffering at 144p. How is that even possible? That shouldn't be possible, unless something is going on with your network currently. For it to be buffering that low? Maybe it might be a momentary spasm. Just try refreshing the page and see if that'll help out. But back to Phoebe. I'll take the picture for you.
Oh, hello. Well, thank you. Yes, a photo would be wonderful.
Say cheese! Target not captured. What you mean? Everyone's in there! Okay, so how come the first photo didn't take?
Ah, Rover and Lady Phoebe! I've been capturing the Carnival's many beautiful moments. What brings you all together here? You took this picture? Look at that composition and lighting. Who knew you had a knack for photography? Buddy, you look so happy. Whatever the reason, thanks for making this moment special.
It's all thanks to Rover. He fulfilled Seamoss's wish. Just like us, Seamoss wants to savor every moment of the Carnival and leave with no regrets.
You seem excited about the Carnival too.
The Sentinel cherishes their people, and as followers, we find joy in witnessing everyone's happiness. But we have our duties, ensuring order during the Carnival. I'm sorry, I can't join in the festivities. I wish you a wonderful time at the Carnival.
Let's see, interact with the echoes at the Carnival. Jester echoes. Having just finished their dance, the two echo actors are already preparing for their next performance. The dedicated duo bows to you, a gesture of welcome, like a rose bending to greet the morning dew. Welcome! Let's see, can I be completely honest with you? Just thinking about it, only problem I have with Naruto dub, I wish that they would have had someone old and deeper, because in Naruto Shippuden, Naruto is a teen. Wish they would have had someone, or wouldn't have had someone old and deeper, because in Naruto is a teen. True. Is that what you're saying, Hybrid? That they shouldn't have had Male Flanagan be the voice of Naruto because her voice is... Because her voice is, you know, deeper for the character she's voicing? Is that what you mean? Kitten 1! Welcome, welcome, welcome. We're continuing with more Wuthering Waves. We're going to continue and get through this whole quest line of what yesterday wept, today doth sing. Yeah, Ramil, I'm trying to figure out what hybrid means specifically. Whether hybrid means it's they should have gone with someone with a deeper voice, someone old and deeper, or they shouldn't have. Oh, I get what you mean. I wish that they would have had someone old and deeper because in Naruto Shippuden and Naruto as a teen. If you mean, like, when you say old and deeper, do you mean just making it so that he has, like, a dude's voice instead of the same person voicing him from, like, his childhood all the way into his teen years? Because they do that all the time. They do that all the time for characters all over. But yeah, they do that all the time, so it's not surprising that Naruto's voice, at least Male Flanagan's voice for Naruto, only kind of changed slightly when he was a teen, since it's still the same person. Because they do it all the time in Japanese dub all the time, because Masako Nozawa, who is the voice of Goku, has been voicing Goku ever since Goku was a child, and has essentially kept the same exact voice for Goku, even though Goku is like in his 50s. Chronologically, Goku is well more than old enough to be someone's grandfather. And Masako has been the same voice for Goku, and his voice hasn't really changed too much over the decades. So it's not unheard of.
You're here.
Say something in between. Naruto's voice just sounds too childish to me, especially for the things he says. Coming from someone who has always been a prankster and has been seeking attention, his childish voice and antics just fit right in par with his character when you think about it. See how effective things Jiraiya's voice is. With that voice, you can convince me that drugs are good. His voice is, look, what is his name? David Lodge. David Lodge's voice for voice acting is perfect. It's absolutely perfect to hear David Lodge voice any character. From Jiraiya to Kenpachi, he's voiced so many phenomenal people. Matter of fact, hold on, let me see real quick. Yeah, David Lodge. Let me go to behind the voices. Let's see. Oh, he's Cheng-Pu in Dynasty Warriors Origins. He's Parrotmon in Digimon Adventure. I meant no disrespect for the actors, but it's just my opinion. Oh no, no one feels like you're disrespecting. No one feels like you're disrespecting the actors in any way. No one does. We're fine. We understand. Cliff Hudson in the Dead Rising remake. Jiraiya. Astaroth from Diablo 4. Wahlberg Bygone from Mashal. You know, the super powerful headmaster of the wizarding school? Yeah, David Lodge voices him. He does a very good job being old dudes in anime as well. Let's see. Geralt Rias Eisner from Fire Emblem Warriors. The Warden from Persona 5. Ishikawa from Ghost in the Shell. Abaddon Mutants from Rage 2. Yeah, David Lodge has done so many good characters, but we have to be honest where his voice for Jiraiya is one of his most well-known. And Kenpachi's voice before they changed his voice to Patrick Sates after when we went into the Fullbringer. I want to say when we went into the Fullbringer arc. Or was it during the time when the Zanpakuto gained sentience and we had that whole filler? I want to say that it was around then that we got Patrick Sates as Kenpachi. Could never get into Naruto, understandable. But I liked the DBZ, but it fell off for me after Cell. I feel like Cell was like the highest point, like one of the highest points for Dragon Ball Z. And then, sure, we got the Buu Saga, Majin Buu, Babidi, and all these other characters. After that, it was like, okay, these are great, but not exactly on the same level as the Cell games. Even though there was some heinous stuff done during the Buu Saga, people really, really remember the Cell games and the whole Cell saga. One Piece is epic though? Oh, it is. It is very good. It is very good. But back to the story. It's quite lively.
For the Raganazi, the Carnival has always been an occasion to revel with abandon. It's what they truly desire. The family is prepared. They'll support our plan should the need arise. We must remain vigilant. The Fraxidus may be lurking, observing our every move. It's nearly time. The Troupe should be arriving at the harbor shortly. How do you feel? Ready to step into the spotlight?
I couldn't be more ready.
Excellent. We have the skills. Now it's all about improvisation. The time has come. Let's go. Let's celebrate together.
When freedom is unchecked, the insidious evil of division takes root. People of the Sentinel, do not lose yourselves in these fleeting pleasures. Remember what unites us all.
What is that?
Friends, why lead a life of restraints? Why not live like there's no tomorrow? High walls fall fast. All you free spirits, join us to set sail again!
That woman. She's with the Fraxidus. I need to follow her and find out what she's planning.
Okay, so real quick, notice how that whole cinematic was going, and we had like the high priest dude, like the enlightened one. It's funny how he's talking about, you know, don't be fooled by such pleasures, and yet he's cast in shadow. You know, the church that is supposed to be talking about the goodness of the light of the Sentinel, and he's in shadow, while the troop of fools who are seen as individuals who are turned away from the light of the Sentinel and from the teachings of the Order, they're the ones in broad daylight for all to see. Love that juxtaposition there. This deep voice is very good, not gonna lie. The one from the priest? Yeah, it is nice. Or if you mean like Rover's actual voice actor, yeah, that's good too. Hello, Frolova.
Right this way.
Oh, she's a teleporter. That's great. Oh, I'm being forced to follow in first person. I don't like how these echoes are bowing right now.
I've lost her again. Where is she trying to lead me?
Don't go into the flower.
We've arrived. Such a small world, isn't it?
I remember you. Let me acknowledge what you guys are talking about. Let's see. Because Majin Buu... the first part of Majin Buu saga was made solely for Gohan's character development, and the last part is for Vegeta's character development. Yeah, I'm so conflicted. One Piece is my favorite anime, and Solo Leveling is my favorite manhwa. Solo Leveling just crossed One Piece on Crunchyroll. I don't know, should I feel happy for Solo Leveling or sad for One Piece? You can be happy for both. Just because Solo Leveling has passed One Piece on Crunchyroll doesn't make One Piece any less relevant. Cause it's still One Piece. That's like new manga coming out and it surpasses One Piece in viewers in that one day. It still doesn't overshadow the fact that One Piece has been going strong since day one, and there hasn't really been any series to actually topple One Piece from its position as one of the biggest manga to exist. So you can enjoy both. You don't need to worry about feeling sad that One Piece doesn't keep that position forever. Because let's just all remember here that Solo Leveling is enjoying this time in the spotlight because One Piece has been on hiatus for the past 6 months. Because Egghead is the continuation of Egghead, and one of the most important and mind-blowing moments of One Piece is going to drop for One Piece when the anime returns in April. So Solo Leveling gets to enjoy this time that One Piece isn't actively putting out brand new episodes. They have that current advantage. The one in the game? Okay, cool. Yeah, the voice for Rover is quite nice. It's been 5 months. Yeah, it's been a minute. It's been a minute. Yeah, I haven't done a reaction. Yeah, it was a 6-month hiatus. A 6 months hiatus so that everyone could rest, but also prepare the rest of the Egghead arc. It has been 6 months since the One Piece anime has released a new episode. The last one we got was 11/22. 1122. That was the last time we got an episode. I am not going to discuss what's happening in the anime other than the name of the arc, because you never know if you got any people who are watching the anime and they haven't fully caught up yet. So I don't want to be the one that spoils them on stuff that's happening. That's the reason why I've been vague. I'll never catch up. Yes, you will. Don't think that it having 1122 episodes means that it's going to take forever, because there is filler that you can skip. So you'll be able to catch up. Just take your time. I still need to catch up to where the dub is, because I stopped right when we were in the middle of Whole Cake Island. Well, right when I was in the middle of Whole Cake Island. I think it was like episode 788. That's where I left off for the dub. But, you know, obviously I'm caught up with the actual anime itself. But onwards, we'll talk about this. We can pick this up later. We can talk about this another time. I remember you.
Oh, what an honor to be remembered. Let's continue our conversation somewhere lively and grand. A place worthy of the Carnival, not some dreary, dull corner. Decadence, indulgence. That's the Carnival. A vivid daydream and grand illusion for all.
Tell me what you really came to say.
No need to worry. I won't disrupt their little daydream. Besides, we still have business to do here. Now that you know what makes the Sentinel so unique, you should know we seek the same thing. That extraordinary resonator. How about I share a little story with you? A gesture of goodwill for our cooperation.
Go ahead. Tell me.
Now, patience is a virtue. A story is best enjoyed with a captivating performance, and this stage is perfectly set for it. We're simply spreading the truth through a tale. I'm certain it will pique your interest, so consider this a heartfelt invitation to you and your companions. Join us. Pour your essence into this endless play, and use your humble strength to defy the raging current of fate. The stage is set, and the curtain rises. Actors, the moment to dazzle has arrived. The magic is ready to unfold.
As anticipated, the Fractsidus is on the move.
Now, remember the rehearsal we did yesterday? All our preparations have led to this very moment.
She intends to use those Lycoruses to summon and control the Tacit Discords. If we destroy the Lycoruses, we can neutralize them.
Everyone is in position. We'll manage the West Plaza. Phoebe is stationed at the East Plaza, keeping an eye on things. The main stage is all yours for the grand performance.
Think you can finish One Piece within a month if you start right now, starting from episode 1? You're gonna need time. You're gonna need to watch from sun up to sundown, because the anime returns on April 6th. Literally the week after next week. You would have to dedicate a considerable amount of time to watching nothing but One Piece. No YouTube videos, no movies. You would just have to watch nothing but One Piece. And even then, I don't think you'll be able to catch up from episode 1 all the way to 11/22 within 2 weeks. Because each episode is like, what, roughly 20, 22, 23 minutes long? Without commercials in between? Perhaps a minute or two less if you don't watch the openings every single time? That's a considerable amount of time you would have to dedicate trying to catch up. And even then, I still don't think you'd be able to do it. Especially if you're starting from right now on the 18th. If it was at the beginning of March, I'd say like maybe you have a chance. That'd be a whole month. But this is less than a month's worth of time, so I don't think so. Go now, my internet's just not with me. Eyes are starting to hurt watching at a 144. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, D-Struck. Take it easy, rest your eyes, and rest and do whatever you gotta do. But yeah, Flora, was it a Flora, Froliva, that's her name. Froliva, yeah, Froliva. I was saying Forlova, Froliva. But yeah, Froliva. What do you mean you're just in the sky and you make the actual sky itself turn dark and peel it away like a curtain? Huh? What sort of reality stone nonsense is this? But back to the game. To ensure the performance runs smoothly,
I'll take care of the lighting and create the mood to make the performance stand out.
Leave that to me. Ready? The spotlight will be on you two.
Oh, now you want to put on the mask. Gotta go? All right, Kitten 1, you enjoy the rest of your day. Say hi to Mom for me. Let's go, partner.
The curtain has been lifted. We can't keep our audience waiting.
Then?
Ladies and gentlemen, the grandest and most spectacular performance of the Carnival is about to commence.
Also, I need to clarify, me saying say hello to your mom for me for Kitten 1 is not some sort of, you know, sarcastic remark. His mom is actually one of my moderators, so I mean that in a genuine way. Not like in a, you know, poking fun type of way. Because people can just say that on the internet. It's all like, all right, you gotta go? Well, fine, say hello to your mom for me. It's not that. Let me just clarify that right now, because I don't want anyone getting the wrong idea.
Let us give a warm round of applause as our actors now take the stage. An unending darkness cloaks the kingdom. Monstrous beasts ravage the land. The Holy Maiden has been captured by the Demon King, and chaos descends. But lo, two valiant heroes step forth, accepting the minister's quest, vowing to vanquish the beast. The heroes breach the first barrier, sweeping away the monsters within the city. Now, they advance toward the Demon King's castle, where peril awaits at every corner. What trials lie ahead? No wall can deter these free spirits. Even the stars seem to cheer.
I'm moving too fast.
Exercise caution. New enemies have appeared.
The Demon King unleashes its minions, long awaiting these audacious intruders.
Stand down. Surrender. Still descent. Still recognize me. Is that it? Quickly and swiftly.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. Strike from shadows.
Don't confront them head on.
Love the sound of oh. Love the sound of when Carlotta shoots, those crystal sounds, music to my ears. See, that's another thing I like as well. Good sound effect design in video games. Because in some games...
intent on crushing the heroes and grinding them to dust.
My compliments. Still recognize me. Victory favors me. Masterpiece complete.
Ooh! I need Carlotta when her banner returns. I need her. I need her!
Watch out! Now!
A sudden twist unbalanced the heroes. Then at this crucial moment, a mysterious figure enters the fray. A divinity sent emissary? Or a spirit from the shadows, perhaps? She seems moved by their passion and righteousness. See her join the heroes' ranks.
Ah, how delightful. I await your shallow, bated breath.
It seems the Demon King anticipated the hero's arrival and has gladly extended an invitation. With unyielding determination, the heroes accept the challenge. The Demon King reveals itself at last, exposing its hideous visage and sharp fangs. The final showdown is nigh! The Demon King summons its foul army, poised for a climactic battle with the heroes. The victor will soon be revealed.
Swift and resolute. The hour is upon us.
Still recognize me.
Amidst the clashing swords and the cries of the minions, the heroes face the Demon King. Victory belongs to the righteous and the brave! And now, we await the Holy Maiden's return.
And so we arrive at the happily ever after, yes? But we do not live in a fairy tale. There is no playwright to script a happy ending for us. What lies behind the curtain is but a cruel jest, a dark satire. Let me reveal the truth behind that idyllic ending, The Holy Maiden has long succumbed to darkness, drawing power from a heretical force and leading her people into depravity. And the minister, having uncovered this truth, has vowed to root out this corruption himself. Come now, let us embrace the grand climax of this revelry.
Whoa. Enter the space Frolova created and witnessed the story's finale. Oh, snap. Let's see. Those crystal sounds music to my ears. She's like a cool mafia boss. Yeah, Carlotta's like a cool mafia boss. People really do love speeding down the road next to my house. I'm trying to talk here. Carlotta is basically a mafia boss, but look at her guns. And she's a mafia boss that uses basically crystal flintlock pistols. Flintlock pistols that she never needs to reload, that she can have an endless assortment of and can summon at any time. I'm trying to think, there's a character I can't remember, it's a video game character or a movie character or an anime character where they can just summon guns next to them at any time. Oh, I know. So to me, she reminds me of Xigbar. Xigbar from Kingdom Hearts 2, where he essentially has dual guns that he can use and can summon at any time. And he has like complete and total control over space, which means that his shots never miss because he can literally bend space to make his shots always hit. But her, just being able to make guns of your own that have unlimited ammunition. Can I look at her skills? Can I look at Carlotta's? Yes, please. Let me look at her skills so I can understand. Deals glacio damage, basic attack, necessary measures. With multiple crystals, Carlotta's basic attack is replaced with necessary measures, dealing glacio damage. Each strike of necessary measures consumes one moldable crystal. Perform a charge attack that deals glacio damage. When Carlotta's substance is full, her heavy attack will be replaced with containment tactics. Consume all substance to deal glacio damage and reduce the cooldown of resonant skill. Perform a plunging attack that deals glacio damage. Using the basic attack shortly after the landing will cast customary greetings. Dealing glacio damage, this consumes one moldable crystal. Critical hit rate goes up. Critical hit rate goes up again. Deal glacio damage and inflict dispersion on the target. Press resonant skill again shortly after to cast chromatic splendor. Targets with dispersion are immobilized. Consume all multiple crystals and deal glacio damage. The resonant skill enters cooldown after a while if chromatic splendor is not cast or Carlotta is switched off the field. Activates tinted crystal every 22 seconds. Imminent Oblivion. Ooh, these names are just so nice. Imminent Oblivion, tinted crystal. Dispersion, Art of Violence, Silent Execution, Lethal Repertoire, Era of New Wave, Winter Time Aria, Flawless Purity, Ars Gratia Artis, Resonant skill Chromatic Splendor, Resonant skill Death Null, and heavy attack Imminent Oblivion can inflict deconstruction. What is deconstruction? Deconstruction? Yeah, I need to add Carlotta. I need to add Carlotta to this group. I hope they put her banner up again. She's just really cool, okay? I love me some gun characters in video games. But, let's keep it moving.
Seems we've received another invitation. The final stage likely lies beyond this point. Are you prepared?
Yes, I'm prepared. Let's go ahead and get it.
Don't worry. Brant will manage everything within the city and make sure the performance proceeds smoothly as planned.
Let us proceed to meet that Fraccidus Overseer and deliver a flawless performance for the Carnival.
Why does this remind me of entering into a different world in Dishonored 2? When you're about to bring down Delilah.
The wildcat has sounded thrice, and the hedgehog four. The peculiar bird sings. The moment is upon us. O benevolent sorceress of realms unknown, I summon you. Grant us the just prophecy, and may fate favor us all.
Yeah, you're about to lose right now.
The world in darkness, while the feast captivates all. Yet you remain clear-eyed amidst this revelry. The honeyed wine has clouded their senses and quenched their flames of avarice. Yet it has stoked your bravery and kindled the fire within your heart. I shall unveil the first prophecy and shatter these burdensome stones. Abandon the trifles of sentiment, and you shall ascend the throne. To achieve this, a sacrifice of fresh blood is demanded, a purge of the Holy Maiden and all heretics. My king, what halts your advance? You have already tainted your feet in the river of blood. There is no retreat. The path born of injustice must be fortified with further transgressions. The soul must be steeled in bitterness.
Ooh.
Thus,
Ooh.
I unveil my second prophecy to dispel all illusions. No mortal shall inflict upon you even the slightest harm. And assuredly, you shall find favor with your people.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. No hesitation.
Russia! Nice try.
The hour is upon us.
My compliment. Victory favors me.
Can't lose the rhythm. The world is our stage. Up we go, Carol.
Woo! Look at them guns go.
Defy destiny, mock both life and death, and rise beyond good and evil. abandon all doubt, and grasp at unreachable hopes. Now, hear the third and final prophecy. Pleasure born violence shall end in violence.
Oh, we still fighting? Oh, snap! Hecate. Limbo Rondo. Like Vista's Rose Rondo? Okay, so unlike Phoebe, Carlotta can inflict stagger on a boss.
You've crossed the wrong person. Still recognize me? Such stubborn savage.
Oh, what a combo.
Take this.
Oh, you thought you were safe in the air?
The world is mine.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds.
Whoa, 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 whoa! What is this Sephiroth Omni Slash? Uh-huh. You thought he was gonna do something, huh? I'm blocking you. Even when I'm not even targeting you, I'm blocking you.
My compliment. Running won't save me. I'm still standing. Can you keep it? Can you keep it? Arrow down.
Oh, you ain't getting me with that.
Count me time for some cloud.
Counter!
Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati!
Swift and resolute.
Ooh, perfect, perfect, perfect.
One with the sounds.
Perfect timing. Family just got here with food. I gotta help him with food. We're right here. We're right here. I gotta help him with food. I gotta help him with food. I'll be right back. I'll be right back. I know this is a bad place to stop, but I gotta help him. I'll be right back. Hold tight, everybody. Woo! Woo! I am back. Later on, I'll edit this so that there isn't a pause and you guys aren't waiting. Let's bring down Hecate. Where is it? Hecate? Hecate Limborondo.
Mamma mia! Avanti! Figurati! Time for some cloud work!
My compliment. Victory favors me.
What a pity. The prophecy says the king will not take his final bow in this act. Reality beckons. Have you glimpsed the truth in this dream? 2 prophecies fulfilled, but the third? I await to see how you will rewrite it.
If we defeat her, we can set the Cetus free. We'll give this performance the perfect finale.
Splendid performance. It's almost time for the final bow, but the symphony between us has only just begun its overture.
Well, that was an awesome scene.
You should take center stage for the final bow.
Hear that? The thunderous roar of applause. Ah, it has been far too long. This is the true essence of the Carnival.
At last, the crisis has been resolved.
Hello there, Chip. We just went through the Hecate fight for Rinascita. It's our hard-earned victory.
Lord Arbiter, I have heard thy call. I have awaited thee for what seems like an eternity.
Man, so here's my thing. Pretty good story. Yes, this story was actually quite nice for rinascita. When you compare it to the beginning story, where we have to deal with everything going on in Jinzhou, and then leading up to Jue, all the way in Hongzhen, the storytelling has definitely improved vastly. And I feel like this, and I said this earlier on before you got here, Chip, the storytelling for Wuthering Waves really picked up as soon as we got to Hongzhen, dealt with Jue, and then proceeded to the Black Shores. That's when the story got really, really good. And then it got even better with rinascita. But also, can we acknowledge the fact that the Sentinel, the divinity that everyone reveres here in rinascita, addresses our rover as Lord Arbiter. See, if you're on a hierarchy and you're above some people, you tend to not, and if you're on a higher level than people, especially if you're like this divine type of being, you tend to not really call people by their titles. You say either human or whatever. But here they address Arbiter as Lord Arbiter. If this man ain't got every single significant being in his back pocket, I have many questions for you.
Lord Arbiter, I am ensnared. Beyond the clouds and among the stars, thou shalt find an inverted tower suspended in the sky. I am there, watching over Solaris from above. The lost doth wander briefly amongst thy kind. Seek her out. She too doth move within the fold.
Everyone's having a good time. This is a new type of echo. An opera singer? I wonder how she would compete against the opera singer from Fifth Element. I almost didn't take the wing ray.
The next move is... Am I getting this right? It feels a bit off.
Oh, this is the one from the story. This is that divine maiden. Try stepping back with your left foot first.
You are... No, never mind. Anyway, your performance was splendid. I'm here for the carnival as well. It's been ages since I've seen something as grand as this. I love hearing the laughter and cheers of a crowd, no matter the occasion. Kind stranger, could you show me those final steps from your curtain call?
Your tacit mark is glowing.
I'm sorry, but I can't stay here any longer. I must return.
Can you tell me your name before you leave?
My name? It's... No. I'm Cartothea. Yes, that's right. Cartothea. Farewell, Laureate. I hope that someday I might stand on stage with your troupe.
Are you all right? Some family members mentioned you were speaking to a wall. I'm worried you might still be under Frivola's spell.
A wall? You didn't see her?
See who? Are you truly all right?
There was a girl here just now. She called herself Cartothea. The sentinel led me to a girl just now.
Cartothea. I'll make a note of it. If she was indeed here, she is likely still in Raguna. I will have my family start searching.
Let's not alarm the public just yet.
There's still many unresolved questions regarding the Order and the Sentinel. We need time to sort through what we've gathered. Rushing into action now might only alert the Order's spies and disrupt what we've worked so hard to protect.
You're right. Cartothea. I will have my family find out more about her. If we find out anything, I'll contact you, and we can discuss our next steps together. Until then, as you suggested, let's keep this carnival going.
Investigate the trace left by the mysterious girl. This is where the blonde girl stood. Even now, you can sense faint fluctuations in the air. You scan the surroundings, but the mysterious maiden has vanished, leaving no trace behind. From Carlotta's reaction, it seems that no one but you can perceive her presence. Who is she? Or what is she? Did she only show up for this year's carnival? The path to answers will certainly be treacherous, but regardless, you possess the will, the determination, and the courage to seek the truth. These qualities will see you through. With the crisis behind you, you and your companion spend the day basking in cheers and applause. Later, back at the Palazzo Agrota, you drift off to sleep, and now I can't read the rest. Thank you, gang.
Were you awake, Rover? I trust you had a restful sleep. We have uncovered some new information about the Sentinel. Please join us at the family safe house. I've sent the address to your terminal. Brant and Rotia are also here. We are awaiting your arrival.
And I just land on the table.
Raise your glasses! Shout it loud, friends! To us! To the Carnival! And to our very own laureate! A name that echoes through the world, destined to roam the skies before shaking the earth!
Please stop. You're making me feel embarrassed.
Don't be fooled by how he looks. Brant is already deep in his cups, drunk as a skunk.
Oh, let him enjoy himself. The taste of victory is still fresh, and after such a battle, we should celebrate to the fullest. Drink your fill, everyone. This round's on me.
I see someone's been eavesdropping.
Why am I not surprised that the Order is eavesdropping on them? You are not conspicuous because you have to wear those church clothes. So you hiding off to the side, hiding the side of your face while you're in the clothes that everyone recognizes you in. You ain't hiding. Looks like we've attracted some unwanted attention.
A devout acolyte wouldn't enter such a place without a good reason.
The Montelli family is known for its hospitality, but freeloaders will not find us so welcoming.
Friends, let's keep the mood lively.
Come, let's discuss the information we've gathered so far. During the carnival, you heard the Sentinel's voice and found a girl named Cartathea. We've dug up some information on her. In the Order, every high-ranking acolyte is given a new name. We contacted the acolyte Phoebe. After some digging in the Order's records, she confirmed that before taking on her holy title, the Blessed Fleur-de-Lis was called Cartathea.
I knew it! So, she is the Sentinel's Resonator. Now, the thing is, he's not asking this as a question because there's no question mark, so my inflections don't really work here. So she is the Sentinel's Resonator.
But the Blessed Maiden, she martyred herself 20 years ago.
There must be more to it than that.
The family will uncover the truth. The only remaining clue is the inverted tower you mentioned hearing about from the Sentinel. But even that feels elusive.
Judging by your expression, you must have discovered something new, right?
Do you recall what we learned from the stained glass in the tower ruins? There were two divinities at the dawn of Rinascita. If one refers to the Sentinel, then the other, who could stand alongside them, might be the Threnodian. The two are undoubtedly linked, so uncovering one could lead us to the other. Remember Gilberto from the Physalia family? It took a lot to get him to talk, but we finally got some information from him. As he tells it, the Physalia family's long-revered deity is none other than Leviathan, the Threnodian from the sea's depths.
They worship the Threnodian?
It's hard to believe, I know. But recent events have only reinforced what we discovered from the stained glass.
The Phasalia family has been on this island since the founding of rinascita. So their worship of the Threnodian may have persisted for centuries.
We will attempt to establish contact with the Phasalias to build an alliance and gather more intelligence.
Do you think they'll be willing?
Rest assured, negotiation is what we do best. If necessary, we'll present them with an offer they can't refuse.
Excuse me for the interruption. Greetings, esteemed guest. The Primus wishes to invite you for a conversation at the Cathedral of Mercury. Would you be so inclined?
How curious. Since when has the Primus become so interested in social calls?
It could very well be a trap.
I'm merely conveying the Primus's invitation. The choice is yours.
Perfect timing. I have many questions for him.
Remember, you're not alone. If anything happens, just let us know.
Very well. Please follow me to the Cathedral of Mercury.
Okay. So, the Primus wants to see us at the church. Fine. Wait a minute. Wing ray. Where's a wing ray? I didn't see a wing ray around. Oh, it's right there. Literally has a marker for it. Don't say it. Don't say it. Also, you have to pardon me if I'm munching just a bit. I'm eating food.
Wind, guide me.
I got my guns at the ready. Try me if you want to. I will literally light this place up. Yo, what's going on, Cyrax?
Never before have I seen a day so steeped in both shadow and light. The birds sing, the flowers bloom, yet this world knows neither true joy nor eternity. Come closer, righteous one. There's no need for hesitation. I am Fenrico, the Primus of the Order of the Deep. Your deeds have reached my ears, and I have long wished to meet you. Alas, the burdens of this world delayed our meeting until now. I beg your pardon for the wait. Please accept my respect for you. You and your troupe have shown great talent and ambition, breathing new life into Raguna. I ask you to deliver this message to your companions. From this day forth, the troupe shall have permanent rights to perform within the city.
I like these games. I just can't play them because I get motion sickness. I hate it. I understand. A lot of fast movements, a lot of high-speed movements that can leave you disoriented. So I understand. Now, my thing is, Why does he give me Baldur vibes? Baldur as in Baldur from Bayonetta. With his face mask, the halo around him, the long robes. He reminds me of Baldur from Bayonetta. I surely will.
All mortals stumble, but through pilgrimage, they have cleansed their souls and atoned for their transgressions. They have earned their right to return to this divinely blessed land. I understand that questions weigh on your heart. In the presence of a just divinity, speak freely, and I will answer with all the honesty I possess. By the great Sentinel Imperator, I swear to you, there shall be no deceit in my words.
I want to meet the Sentinel Imperator.
You have walked a path similar to theirs. Indeed, you have the right to meet them. However, due to the Dark Tide 2 decades ago, the Sentinel's body was gravely wounded and remains in a state of recovery. If you wish to meet them, I will convey your request. I see the thirst for truth in your eyes. It is clear that doubts still linger in your heart. Please, voice your concerns.
Tell me about the blessed Fleur de Lis. Fleur de Lis. Fleur de Lis. Yeah, Fleur de Lis. Tell me about the blessed Fleur de Lis. I wanted to make sure I said that right. Y'all know how my enunciation can be wrong in pronunciations. Tell me about the blessed Fleur de Lis.
Fleur de Lis. She was the emissary of the Sentinel, and we are grateful for her contributions. 20 years ago, during the Dark Tide, she sacrificed herself to seal the calamity. She fulfilled her duties in this world and returned to the divine embrace.
Return to the divine embrace?
Do you know how the Dark Tide came into being? In Rinascita, wars were waged in the name of faith, tearing apart the Sentinel as our faith divided, weakening their divine power. The Dark Tide's true essence is the divine blood shed from the Sentinel's wounds. That tragic past left deep scars, and with their divine power drained, they could not prevent the Dark Tide's surge 20 years ago. The Blessed Maiden chose to martyr herself. She once again resonated with the Sentinel and, through her sacrifice, restored some of their divine power, bringing an end to the Dark Tide. Yet, the Sentinel remains in a state of healing and still requires a mortal representative. Following the Blessed Maiden's departure, I was granted new authority to cleanse the aftermath of the Dark Tide. I received the divinity's blessing and became the new Enlightened One. By their will, I fulfill the tasks left unfinished in this world. Therefore, we must unify all beliefs, ensuring the purity and unity of our will to prevent another tragedy.
Reflect on the Blessed Maiden's second resonance with the Sentinel.
He said she once again resonated with the Sentinel. Was that really a second resonance awakening? Sentinel Jue had a trial with Genshi, But my permission was needed to transfer the Sentinel's power.
Primus is keeping stuff from us. Because if Jue needed permission from us to allow Jinshi to reach a second awakening, and if Fleur de Lis was able to reach a second awakening by resonating with the Sentinel again, that would have required Rover's permission, which he was not there for. He's lying. You're hiding things from me.
I swear, my words are without deceit. I see in your eyes that you have walked further on the path of justice than I anticipated. Oh, dear Sentinel, please forgive my transgressions. The dark tide brought us a blood-stained lesson. To keep our people from faltering, I bound myself to silence, locking away what I witnessed on that fateful day. Fleur de Lis, the unrighteous, deceived us all. She was not the blessed maiden chosen by the Sentinel. The true maiden has yet to reveal herself.
Why did people believe she was the Blessed Maiden?
You must know that a being capable of rivaling our divinity exists in this world. Humanity's eternal adversary, the evil of all civilizations, the Threnodian. As the Sentinel has their resonator, so does the Threnodian. Fleur de Lis was shaped, both body and spirit, by our ancient enemy. Her actions were intended to plunge this city into fear and chaos. This is the truth I witnessed. Fleur de Lis was the Threnodian's resonator.
Huh? So the person we saw was the resonator of the Threnodian of the was the resonator of the Leviathan Threnodian, and not actually an emissary for the Sentinel? Huh?
How can that be? That Blessed Maiden, could she really be the Threnodian's resonator? What if the Primus's words were a bunch of baloney? But we saw Cardathea following the Sentinel's instructions. They wouldn't mix up their own resonator, right? Now my head hurts. Who was she really with? The Sentinel or the Threnodian?
He definitely seemed like he was hiding something important.
Well, probably won't get any more answers from him.
All the clues we've gathered so far point to the Threnodian. And the Phasalia family worships the Threnodian. We'll have to wait for Carlotta to arrange an audience with them. Something tells me this Carnival is just the beginning. There's more ahead. I'm sure of it.
Frolova, you do have a knack for indulging in pointless little chores.
Why? There's no rule against an actor making good use of the intermission. Besides, I haven't disrupted your arrangement, have I? The one from a faraway land who discerns the truth dares to raise their sword against the divine. In response, the slumbering gods break free from their shackles, revealing their true forms. The possibility of the second resonance awakening is now a certainty, so we just need to see if that special resonator truly exists. Was the Blessed Maiden a resonator for the Sentinel or the Threnodian? Or both? If so, oh, a resonator capable of wielding both powers. I am eager to see how this story ends. Cristoforo, if you don't want to spoil the next act, I might have to give your carefully crafted plot a little nudge. Speaking of which, that rover shines brighter than anyone else in your play. Do you find him interesting as well?
Frolova, it seems we walk different paths. I don't share your fondness for that sort of puppet theater. I merely place the characters on their stage and they act out their fates, driven by their own volition. To remain courageous amidst absurdity, to pursue a spark of divine grace, this, to me, is the truest essence of humanity. Don't you think? Even the most pristine cadence of death pales beside the untamed, fervent, and tenacious spirits of the living. In their journey, they resolutely overcome all obstacles. They pursue, they tear, they burn, simply because they desire to. I think you should leave your secluded mansion. Take a walk and listen to the voices scattered across the world.
Perhaps. From Honglong to Rinascita, he has indeed added a few unexpectedly beautiful notes to my symphony.
I am certain that, even without any direction, he will walk the path that destiny has laid before him. All things ascend toward a singular point of convergence, and what awaits at the end is immortality. Before the tides of fate, we are all but humble servants.
Hello? Do you mind dropping by the Strand when you have time? Brent and Bartolino are away, and they put me in charge of the welcoming proceedings. I'm feeling a bit nervous about it. Part of me just wants to crawl into my box. Pero is all stressed out because of me. I tend to fumble with words when talking to people. I'm worried I won't do a good job accommodating everyone. If the laureate himself were here, I wouldn't be so nervous. It would make things easier. So, as our new laureate, we need your help.
Okay, so... Whew! That was a lot. Also, Cristoforo is with the Fraxidus. I knew there was something off about the guy. From the first time he showed up, to the time when he was inside of the Alvarado vault, just there. And now seeing that he's just casually talking with Frolova. I knew something was off about the guy.
I will be there for everyone as we head toward our shared future, leaving the past behind.
Go ahead and unlock Eon Symphony. Tales of the Isle. Witness the end of the carnival. Claim that. Head to the Fool's Asylum and practice dancing with Carlotta. I think I got them all. Or at least the ones I have available. Pioneer Podcast. Go ahead and claim that. Ooh, we got a letter. A letter from Carlotta. It's been a while. I hope you've been enjoying your time in Rinascita. I'm writing to ask you a favor. The Order seems to be planning to store something in the family's vault, likely as part of some larger scheme. With your connections to both sides, you're the only one I can trust to handle this discreetly. I'll send someone to guide you, of course. The task is simple. Deliver the object to the vault. I've prepared a reward that will make it worth your time. If you're willing to assist, please visit Alvarado Vault for more details. Okay. So normally, I would keep going. But I feel like this is a good place to stop so that the next session can be the rest of what Rinascita has to offer. So let's go ahead and claim these trophies. Run, climb, or attack in the Order of the Deep. Oh, is that what it was? Because I started sprinting in the church? That's what it was. I thought this was a trophy for me talking to the Primus, but no. It's because I disrespected the church by running in it. That's funny. Many trophies we have obtained. Go to convene. We are slowly but surely getting my asteroids right back up to where they need to be. Back up to the 10,000 I had it at before I tried to pull for both Brandt and Zhangli, which did not turn out too good. But overall, that was a fun storyline. Yeah, that was a fun storyline. And let me see. Let me go to quests. And hold on. Main quest. We are caught up. We've caught up. Main quest, we have caught up. We have caught up to the main quests of Wuthering Waves, everybody. Wow, that's the first time I can say I've caught up to a game like this and its storyline. I am way behind on Genshin. Probably won't be going back to that. Way behind on ZZZ. This is the first time I managed to catch up to the story of a game like this, where I'm just awaiting the next bit of content that will further the narrative. That's a first. But after all that's said and done, that was Rinascita's storyline was incredibly fun. I still hope and wonder one day when we're gonna go up there, because ain't no way you're gonna have a giant Howl's floating castle up there in the sky and we not go there. But I'm pretty sure we'll go there in time. But, ladies and gentlemen, I think this is a good place to stop. We did so much in Rinascita today, and we saw the end of the Carnival, and we've defeated the Hecate boss. I wonder, can we fight that boss in order to get our hands on an echo of it? Yes. Yes. That is the boss, right? Yeah, that's the boss. Yeah, that's the boss. Yep, that is the boss. So chances are I'll be able to make it into an echo that I can get my hands on. I wonder, can I choose the level in which to fight it? Oh, your current soul phase is significantly higher than a recommended level for this sonorosphere. You will not obtain any echoes. Proceed anyway. No. Fine.
Shielding others is my duty. Pain is my
The nastiest dropkick I've ever seen. And my strongest character is down, and I haven't even got like 30% of health down.
One with the sounds.
Moment of awakening, take form. Oh, stars, heed my calling. So be it. Sacred light.
You will obey. One with the sounds. Last chance.
Oh yeah, I'm probably gonna die. They're not optimized for me to get my hands on the Hecate Echo.
Bad time.
Yep.
Sounds
I'm dead.
are fading.
Take form. Why not? Evil be cleansed.
I need to optimize Rover and Jinji. Yep, automatically failed. Yep, automatically failed. And to restart is going to cost what? It's going to cost how many wave plates? Nah, I ain't going to worry about it. Ladies and gentlemen, this has been a fun time messing with Wuthering Waves once again. I want to end this on a high note and in a nice looking place. But we completed all of the main quests of Wuthering Waves. Now we got other side missions, like for example, hold on. The events. Hold on. Gifts, Old Man and the Wave, complete silent as a falling leaf for a better experience. So we still got that side mission that we need to take care of for Carlotta. So we can have another session where we do that one before we do Old Man and the Waves. And there's some other things that we can look at beyond the waves. Not the infinite battle simulation, because I heard people have been having trouble with that. Oh, that was just the amount you had left, not the amount you would have spent. Yeah, I had a brain fart moment in that moment there, Jordan. I did. Let's see. Reach Union level 30 and complete tutorial quests. Ocean is a soul's rest to unlock. These are things we can take care of on our next session of Wuthering Waves, which will probably be another, again, this week, possibly on Thursday, after we're done with the beginning after the end. But yes, ladies and gentlemen, this has been a fun time playing Wuthering Waves for all of you. I am caught up on the story. But now we have more to go through the next time we play. So all I can say to you, from Jordan to Cyrax to Chip to Ramil, everyone else, from my members all the way to my moderators and subscribers and even people just lurking and watching, all I can say to you is, hope you all enjoyed. Can't wait to see you all in my next video. Like, comment, and subscribe if you haven't already, because I am always looking forward to entertaining you. So have a fantastic day, and once again, as always, later, peoples.